is not super important. So, hey, if black and yellow can pull out games 2 and 3 here, then this whole NA region is going to be flipped on its head as far as who's going to take that major spot. But from what we've seen so far, gentlemen, it's not looking like black and yellow are going to be the team to do that. But hopefully, we have a reason to pull out some crazy highlights.
We said that they need to try something crazy. They second pick Timber. Not sure that's the kind of crazy I was hoping for. We'll see if they have something up their sleeve this time around, gentlemen.
5 seconds remaining.
When you think of a crazy last pick hero, what comes to mind? Like a Brood?
Pudge.
Pudge, okay. That is crazy. I mean, combo with Rupture.
Jenkins,
no. You need something
come on.
else.
Why is everything got to be Rupture with you? Everything's this Bloodseeker guy. I don't know why you don't even play the goddamn hero.
How do you know I don't play that hero?
Hey, I watch, man. I keep my eyes open here.
All right, well, the EG's going to get Puck right off the bat, which would signal to me that Coddle probably will be picked by black and yellow. I don't think you want to give away Coddle Puck. Pretty strong combo.
Yeah. They could then just grab up the Earth Spirit, though. We know how good Earth Spirit Puck is, and Crit's Earth Spirit pretty dang good. Puck staying out there for the first time today, though. I'm obviously not be surprised that EG kind of grab it right out of the gate. There's so much potential to put with it, and it's got its flexibility. I mean, to be honest with you, could be Abed, could be Ice Ice Ice. Who knows?
Puck is like Nyx, where it block picks so many heroes in the game that are really annoying usually to deal with. Like, Puck against some Void Spirit, Ember Spirit, even something like an Ursa, Ricky. Just the fact that you have this hard lockdown that can catch anybody is really nice. And block picks basically the annoying heroes in the game, the hard to catch ones. Puck is nice.
Turn to pick.
Witch Doctor.
All right, Witch Doctor. Okay.
Yeah, I guess Shao Shaman's not out there. It does get the justified first phase ban this go around, so they feel like this is his cousin who can do a little bit of the same.
10 seconds remaining.
Not that they were going to pick Enchantress for EG, but now they probably wouldn't want to, theoretically, because Witch Doctor is good against that hero for cask into any creep situation. But yeah, Coddle, Earth Spirit, I think, are the two biggest considerations for EG here. The combo is just really good.
Earth Spirit's really nice too against the Witch Doctor because you just have like the backline silence if he ever gets his ult off. It's so easy to interrupt it. You literally just click a rock on him and then drag it.
They had gone for Tusk last week, remember? And when there was some opportune times to maybe go for Earth Spirit, they opted to go for the Tusk.
They did.
I'd lean on Earth Spirit because of the coil and the synergy with Puck just seems much more potent, but
go with Coddle.
they go with the Coddle. They figure if it's left out there, it might be snapped up by black and yellow, I suppose, but
Coddle
black,
Puck,
white, and yellow.
Coddle Puck it's annoying because you have this Puck hero who can go push some side lane and just be impossible to kill. And so you basically, like, if you have a Coddle plus a split pushing lane creep killer on your team, something like a Puck, something like Ember Spirit's honestly a little bit slower, but it's still decent. If you have this Puck, like, you just literally can never get split pushed. And they actually go with the Storm, even though you have the coil versus the Storm. They're really first rounding these heroes that you wouldn't expect in this series.
That seems so ballsy to me. Can't help but feel like that's a bit gutsy to just once again show this is going to be a pinnacle pick for our team. I mean, I don't know how back pocket you can be to say 4-position Storm, gotcha.
Fleet Storm, that is a classic.
Maybe, but more than likely, we're expecting this is going to be a core pinnacle role for the team, and you've just allowed Evil Geniuses to have 3 picks to kind of have something to deal with Storm Spirit or to just be a better matchup for him.
Yeah. I mean, you can technically ban some more here, but you're right. Puck against... I mean, how does that lane matchup work? Like, forget about coil. Like, in the early laning stage, first 5 levels, Storm versus Puck. How does that... Who does that favor?
I think it's about even. I think Puck can kill Storm with the silence and orb magic damage. Like, Storm has a lot of HP and a lot of armor, so he's like difficult for heroes to harass out. But with the magic damage that Puck does, you can actually kill Storm more often than not. What I've seen is Puck's killing Storms these days, but I feel like that's largely because Storm isn't an OP hero and Puck is in a lot of these matchups. these typical, puck matchups or what have you for the mid lane are usually who's favored is just the hero that has been like most recently buffed, which is, of course, this puck hero, which everybody ubiquitously considers OP now.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like the Earth Spirit becomes a touch more tempting than something like the Tusk when
seconds
Storm's already been
remaining.
picked out. If you still need a set of utility to kind of silence and control the Storm,
I think so.
he still kind of brings that toolkit.
I think so. I think one of the big reasons that they picked Storm Spirit on the side of black and yellow is because you have the Coddle, who completely lacks disable for the Storm. And Storm's a great backline jumper. Also, if Puck is the only disable, then you can just jump the Puck. I doubt EG's going to not pick more disable, but yeah, the Earth Spirit's really nice because it actually gives you some sort of non-ultimate way to possibly catch out the Storm. So Storm can't just play around the coil, essentially.
Have we seen position 4 Puck a lot in NA?
Not too much. It's honestly mostly mid. I haven't even seen it much off lane.
According to the pub
5
stats, it's
seconds
only got
remaining.
7.9%. That's when it's played as a 4. This is
Geniuses
comparing this
turn
mid
to
where it's
bad.
70% played, and then off lane where it's about 17. So mostly mid lane, some off lane. Rarely you'll pull out a 4 position. But
When that hero was being played as, it felt like the OD almost for a few weeks back when
10
you'd see
seconds
support
remaining.
pucks, which felt just unnatural. Was not a
5
fan
seconds
personally.
remaining.
Hoping that OD also goes down to not be a pick that could be literally any position as well.
To be honest, the only position that I'm not really feeling OD in is like mid and carry. It feels like as a 5 and a 4, it does about
Yeah, but
the same.
do you like that it's a better support? Like, does the hero as a design, like, just
Okay, you're saying from like a
concept,
design
you know?
perspective. It's probably a bit weird. I mean, I feel like if a hero can be played in almost any role, it's probably a bit OP. Probably want to give it a bit of the nerf hammer there.
Yeah. I think if you're like a dream hero designer here, if you're Ice Frog, your dream is that all the heroes are balanced and you can play them in
10
captain's
seconds
mode. And I would
remaining.
say if there were at least 2 options for every hero, 2
5
positional
seconds
options. I think that would be like a perfect mix. No hero should have, I can play anything and everything. And I don't think any hero should be
Team pick.
the end all be all, has to be mid or has to be core, has to be support. I think if you were trying to make the perfect game, every hero would be like a support and a core option. But that's Utopia, gentlemen. This is Dota. We're in beta.
I mean, that's true. I mean, we've come a long way though. Like when it was
have.
actually in beta and in Dota 1, like every hero had one role. Like it was quite defined,
5
quite set in
seconds.
stone, quite stringent.
Well, also you had one spell that like 6 heroes owned. Like how many heroes had Stormbolt? How many heroes had, Carry On Swarm or something
We
like
still
that?
have
It's so
Impale
funny.
and Earth Spike, which are basically the same. I mean, slight differences, sure, but still basically the same. Earthshaker
Like-
third pick. Okay. So
like
this
that.
could be a response for Coil, potentially, like the Storm Lockdown. Like if you get especially if you get Shard
10
on
seconds
Earthshaker,
remaining.
so you can just permalock whoever's in that coil to allow Storm to
5
survive
seconds
throughout
remaining. Dire
period.
team
That's kind of a dream scenario, I guess. And
All
there's
right.
the Earth Spirit still left untouched.
I want to make a prediction here, boys. I want to make a prediction. I think that in like 2 to 3 weeks, we're all going to be complaining about how OP Earthshaker is. I think this hero is unbelievably broken and unbelievably overrated. I think the Aghanim Shard
10
is completely
seconds
nuts.
remaining.
You can one-shot creep waves by
Underrated.
underrated. I think
5
people go
seconds
for it, but I think
remaining.
this hero should be first round pick, first round ban every single game. In NA, it's like it's barely touched. It's like it's not even in like the top 30 heroes in pick ban. I have no idea why. I guess people just like aren't experimenting with it, but I feel like you can throw it in lane with some like Venomancer, some Nature's Prophet, some hero that's going to do fine regardless, or OD, and then you just have this like ridiculous Aghanim Shard that permastuns people, Fissure from 2,000 billion range away with Ether Lens. Like there's some builds on this hero that make it feel not okay. 2 to 3 weeks, it's going to be OP. Everybody's going to be
I
complaining.
think it's pretty
10
objectively.
seconds remaining.
I say objectively as if there's been an opinion that
5
is not
seconds
objective in
remaining.
Dota, but probably top 3 Shard in the game,
Okay,
easily,
actually-
if not number 1.
Up until this point, Earthshaker's literally ignored. Is that?
Last
did have
series
it-
he was picked.
in the last series. Yeah, Moon Meander played it in just the last series. That may have been our first, though. I know I can't speak for all lower division matches either. And I was also tracking pub play, and yeah, Earthshaker's getting a lot of games in, but not a lot.
As I got some bad
pro
news,
games in.
I was indeed on the qualifiers page, so my stats are completely wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and
Thank
see
you, Jenkins.
what big analysis here. Sorry about that, guys.
Hit that refresh button.
Evil
Yeah.
geniuses turn to bad.
I still fairly ignored, surprisingly. Yeah, still fairly ignored.
The point being, he's underutilized or not, as much as he should be. And as I mentioned before, there are other regions who feel that way about their own little passionate heroes. I briefly mentioned Darkseer, and it seems like every time I have Dream League on in the morning,
10 seconds
Darkseer's making making a good strong case for himself. So this gets me back to being more excited. I hope when Major rolls around, everybody's able to kind of be together because it feels like we're more isolated than ever, and everyone in their own little petri dish is coming up with the meta in their own sense.
You know why?
Maybe they're peeking over and seeing what they got, but it's everyone's got their own flavor.
You know why NA doesn't play Darkseer? Because it's all about the duo between Darkseer and one other hero in the lane, and then the duo between Darkseer
10
and one other
seconds remaining.
hero in team fights usually. And in NA,
5
we're all
seconds.
individuals. We got our personalities. People don't necessarily like to play
That's
with
true.
each other.
I mean, is that why we don't even see Wisp in general a lot?
In NA, yes.
Only a couple of specialists can pull it out, but in pubs,
People don't trust each
never
other.
see it.
People don't trust
Yeah,
each other.
nobody
Here.
trusts.
No.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of cores do come out since we last chatted here. The Wraith King for Evil Geniuses. This is probably one of the most meta lineups I've ever seen for Evil Geniuses here.
Yeah, true.
And then Morphling comes out for Black and Yellow. But yeah, I mean, this is 7.28 right now. NA.
So who's their last pick then? Who's the
10
off lane?
seconds remaining.
Who's the most meta off lane right now?
For EG.
Bat Rider would
5
probably be right, but that's
seconds
banned.
Bat
Rider's
Rider.
banned. Enigma
Tide's
banned.
banned.
Oh, they banned Tide
Beast-
themselves, actually. Interesting.
Beast was out there in one of the later bans in the previous draft and is still out there now.
So they need something that does well against Morphling. You said that Ice was playing Sand King. I think that does really well against both Morph and Storm. Even the instant disable for them and Morph. Like if you catch this guy out with Agimorph on or not Strength Morphing, he just dies. So
I was going to say Nature's Prophet. We haven't seen him as much for some reason. I think the hero's really good right now, but that would have been a decent last
Yeah,
pick.
he's played a ton of Nature's Prophet recently. I'm surprised that didn't get banned till right at the very end there. He's probably been ignored. It felt like the first 2 days we were
10
broadcasting, Nature's
seconds
Prophet was like
remaining.
the hot flavor, and now he's
Yeah,
kind of been
I think
ignored a bit.
Arkosh Gaming is ahead of the
5
curve in
seconds
NA,
remaining.
picking Nature's Prophet so early every time. Very
I think
strong
they
hero
watched
indeed.
they watched my I put a video out on that actually. Gremlo just copies the same build that I do. Silencer.
Oh,
Okay.
Jenkins, we
Last
just
series.
witnessed a silencer in the last series by the hands of Saberlight. One of the best core silencer performances of the patch, for sure.
Huh.
And I guess EG were just kind of watching from the
10
sidelines
seconds
there a bit.
remaining.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
silencer, huh? I guess
That
you're against a Storm? You're
5
against an
seconds.
Earthshaker?
yeah.
Why not?
Man, Storm needs to buy so many defensive items. Just
I mean,
not
so
good.
does Morph. It's like the same
Yeah.
heroes that destroyed
Yeah.
Morph and
Oh,
Storm, right?
man.
Like they're countered by kind of the same stuff. I would actually wager that there's like a 50% chance that this pick is a position 4 that's coming out, because I know Zero plays a lot of Earthshaker and he's a fan of that. I don't know on this patch if he's been experimenting with it. And Yams and Zero, these guys are a dynamic duo. They've duo queued before. They're really close friends. I know they really like to do this Earthshaker Morphling combo. I actually duo queued with Yamsen for a while, months and months back. We did Earthshaker and Morphling, and I can tell you, every single game I was 1-12 on Earthshaker, feeding, and he would carry me. So, okay, I'm interested to see who picks this. I feel like Flea is going to pick up the. Okay, never mind. He's the Earthshaker.
Hopefully.
Clear Shaker.
Okay, last pick was the Pango here. Gentlemen, the draft's complete. Take it in.
Huh.
More so, try to look over Black and Yellow side to see what kind of positive they can pull out here. It's hard to try to favor them, though, because EG just has such a star-studded meta lineup. Give me your quick take here, Suns fan, first.
Yeah, I'm going to go with EG. No surprise. Silencer's really good this game, even against Pango. I'm kind of surprised by that pick. You get like a Lotus on him or a Yules. You gotta get a lot of farm on these heroes just to go against Silencer. That's position 3, not to mention the rest of their lineup.
So normally I would vote against a silencer off lane because I feel like the way you deal with this idiot is you just kill him because he just walks away from you slowly. But with the Morphling being so weak between levels 1 through 3, I actually don't know how you can kill him. I feel like Ice is going to have a fairly free game. So I'm going to go with EG.
All right. Are we watching the meta continue to unfold and develop here with another offlane silencer? Let's find out after the break. We come back with Lyrical and Gods.
I hope so. Uh-oh. If not, it's fine. I can just do a really long intro, go straight into the game. To play. All right.
Sorry for the panic.
Yeah,
I was
good.
grabbing my tea.
All good.
My bad. I should have said something.
Prepare for battle.
Hello and welcome back, all you fine folks out there, and thank you, our very stepping outside of their comfort zone, bold panel, picking evil geniuses to win. Gods, they're going crazy with their predictions over there. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's wild stuff here in North American Dota, you know. Who would predict evil geniuses to win a series? I don't know. Jenkins is mad. Suns fan is mad. These guys don't know what they're talking about.
True. I will say, I was not expecting the silencer last pick, but I think that they made some good points about, silencer, it really wrecking Storm, kind of destroying Morphling, depending upon how it goes. It could be really freaking annoying, but likewise, silencer not really the hero that's sort of the slipperiest in the world. I think that's sometimes where Ice does the most damage. Yeah, he could still maybe make some good plays or whatever, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I love the hero player matchup as much. He's probably just going to own everybody's face, and I'm going to look like.
Yeah, it is. I think what's the scariest thing about this EG team is this offlane duo of Crit and Ice. Like, Crit is such a good aggressive 4, and Ice is like the most insane aggressive offlane player in Dota 2. So it's like this match made in heaven to me. And I think as long as the fact that Crit's on this tanky frontliner for Ice, I think will make this silencer work.
All right, I like it. I like the analysis there. We'll see how it does. Down bottom, a little bit of a different one going off in the offlane from Black and Yellow. It's a Pango and an Earthshaker. And of course, Jenkins was talking about the combo that he had seen before of Zero playing with Yamsun and doing like a Earthshaker Morphling combo, deciding that they need to switch it up after seeing the silencer picked up, and it's going to be the 3 Pango instead, and then a 4 position Earthshaker.
Yeah, and they can still theoretically make use of that combo. Oh, top lane already early rolls in from Crit, just some casual harass. But the Shaker morph is just not what it quite used to be, and I think this morph is going to have a tough time because you are playing against a lot of annoying heroes. The Silencer, the Puck, even Earth Spirit with his silences can be annoying. It's a pretty tough morphling game.
Going to be very difficult for them, and of course with the long range initiations, if Yamsun ever steps a bit too low in terms of his HP, could definitely be punished with that one. But they're going to be able to pull this creep wave back. Crit trying to bring it back behind the tower, and in the meantime down bottom, sort of the Bash Bros going on with the Pango and the Earthshaker. It's going to be hard to stay on target and sort of beat down Fly here. It feels like he's going to have a pretty free time just messing with them.
Yeah. They're just harassing and poking whenever possible. I like what Fly does. Just uses the Illuminate, doesn't full channel it, so the range creep gets down to deny range, just does some light harass whenever possible.
Very nice stuff. Mid lane, Abed facing off against Ryoya. Ryoya already off to a much better start than we saw in the last game. As he moves forward, tries to maybe get a pull action on. No, doesn't have it yet. Just now gain level 3.
Yeah, even though we saw last game Abed win the 1v1 matchup perhaps more convincingly than the hero matchup should have gone, by no means is that reflective of Abed, you know, being the better 1v1 mechanical player. I think Ryoi is a very mechanically strong player, maybe just had a bit of an off game.
Oh, and that was nice right there as well. Uses the pole to ensure that he can deny the ward in mid. And, you know, level 6 being so important. If he did get that ward, he, you know, that could be the difference between him getting level 6 before him or not.
That's gold that Abed invested to buy the center. He saw the ward get planted because he had a ward of his own. And when you invest that gold, you're really hoping to, you know, make it back. But Ryoya getting very low. He may just die here. Has got the fairy fire. And fortunately, no point in waiting Rift just yet.
Playing that on a knife's edge right now. There is a courier coming on out, but this is a little bit tough. So he's going to have his bottle, but he's kind of getting boxed out a little bit. Needs to get this range creep, but Abed's not going to give it to him. And moving in, it gets the first blood afterwards.
My horse's name.
Very well played. Oh, wait, maybe a turnaround, though. Now Abed, they kick him back underneath the tower with Crit here, dodges the Fissure, and now chasing down Fleet. Damn, double kill for Abed. That was sick.
Dude, Abed's so good. Unfortunately, that left Ice alone, so he gets instantly gone on and brought down because Crit rotated mid, but it's well worth it. Abed is going to be off to such a good start with those 2 kills.
You don't expect it. You never think that it's going to turn into that little extra bit, but it did. And, well, a whole level ahead right now of Ryoya. Definitely having a good time here. And, it, you know, when he gets level 6, all it takes is 1 rotation from Crit, and that's going to be an easy kill, most likely, as they jump again up top, trying to take down Yensun. And he will be able to back out of there. Morphling, not the easiest hero in the world to kill. You can't catch him before that attribute shift.
Pressure. We have got the regen on Jubei, so Yamsun can shift and heal up, but 4-minute runes are going to come, and unfortunately for Black and Yellow, it spawns top, so this should be an easy rune pickup for Abed. Shaker was camping the bottom one, but this time the luck goes Abed's way.
Exactly what you want to see. If you're an EG fan, good stuff across the board right now, winning all 3 lanes. And then, you know, I mean, it's not like they're having a terrible time. Earthshaker a little bit behind, but I think it's more just like it feels like the pace that they're playing at, they're kind of going to accelerate from here.
And I think this has been a kind of recurring theme. We saw it in the Undying series where they were the heavy favorites. These top teams are just way better at securing their carries farm. Arteezy has had uncontested free farm. Meanwhile, Morphling has had a pressured lane. So even though they kill Ice, they haven't fully given Yamsun the best time. And I feel like...
Chase for it. Dude, and that's the 5-minute run too.
Oh no. Yeah, the bottle refill.
They got all 4 bounties. And now the roll through finds Jubei up top, kicks him back under. Silence afterwards, trying to take down this Witch Doctor. Can they kill him in time? Although Ice, he might have gone too far. Jubei walking away, cool as a cucumber. Crit gonna try and find him for the finish, but I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to get it. Rolls off the marks.
Really wants those urn charges. You know, that's an easy kill if they have urn charges. You just pop it offensively, you get the kill. But Crit unable to find his first charges.
Mid lane.
Going in mid, yeah.
It again the illuminate damage, but we'll be able to find one more punch here. Most likely phase shift and jaunt away. Abed again does it to him.
Gets given the tango for some extra heal and a 6-minute rune coming up. No Black and Yellow heroes anywhere nearby to contest it. So Abed gets all the regen. We'll get the rune and is now level 7. Dominating stuff.
This is a wild puck game. This is crazy. I mean, yeah, he's got a couple rotations coming to his lane, but some of this has just been outplayed too.
Oh, for sure. He's just so masterful on his hero. Like, when it comes to the CS thing, the last hits denies, Ryo can hold his own, but Abed just knows when to pick his fights and when he has the advantage. He'll keep the siege creep alive mid, so pressure on the T1 mid tower now.
And back mid again, keep talking about it, that pressure, they're going to try and alleviate it, throws down the fissure, but not drawing the creeps away. And at 6.5 minutes, I think they're coming close to losing this tower. They're going to at least need to deny it.
Yeah, it's gone. I don't know if Fleet can deny. He's just going to die.
They have a glyph. Okay. Didn't use the glyph. That's fine.
Was it on cooldown?
No, it was definitely up.
Okay. Ice is in no man's land.
It was a classic. Perfectly fine. Heroes had a couple more hits there before he ends up going down, but it's all setting up for Abed. Setting up the pins to try and knock him down afterwards. The TP out is going to be good as Abed chases Jubei and has eyes on the Witch Doctor chasing again. Coil is even going to be dropped as he tries to back away. Eventually, the Witch Doctor goes down.
Gratitude.
I think maybe you're onto something about this not necessarily being an Ice hero. He's still doing fine though. Like he's ahead of the enemy offlaner by a huge margin, and that's I think kind of goes back to what I was saying, where these experienced teams, they're willing to give up those deaths because they secure farms.
Oh my god!
Another kill. Ooh.
Dynamic duo with Crit jumping in there too, and Abed is able to help clean that one up. And again, all of this space being made for TZ. 62 last hits right now, and taking a look at it, really high up on that net worth as well.
Yep. It's the, dream game as a carry where your team is just giving you complete free farm and also winning the game without you. There's no pressure on you to do anything right now if you're a TZ. When your team's winning without you, it just gives you an extra 5-10 minutes to farm.
Good zip away there. Really recognizing the danger and backs out just in time.
I think it reveals the fact there's a ward. They just don't know where it is.
Right. Meanwhile, Ice back up towards the top, wanting to keep the pressure on, it looks like, is pulling the creep wave along with him as he gets into position. 4 heroes actually up top right now.
Yeah, Ice is only level 5. Like, that's where if they have a global silence, they can probably get that kill mid, but he's a bit under level.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fly comes back in, spam it out, eliminate damage, and up in the river, in the jungle rather, find another kill onto this Witch Doctor.
This is where having Coddle as a 5 can feel so nice, because a lot of the time you just have to give up your safe lane tower at this stage when the enemy rotates there, but Coddle's just the perfect hero to sit behind the tower, spam illuminate. He's getting kind of pushed out of his jungle, but he's got backup, and it looks like they want to try to take the fight here, but Dire side with some good vision around that mid lane.
Dire's top tower.
They're playing it well. They're heading down bottom now on Dire, and they drop down a ward, fly off to the side.
Is under attack.
They're gonna try and hunt for him a little bit. It looks like Zero goes for the roll-up play. Thought about it. He just accepts the fate.
Yeah.
Snuffed out.
So trade, and not really anything being gained that much by the rest of EG. It's mainly just like spraying out and farming, maybe a little bit of damage onto this tier 1 top.
Yeah. It's a nice move from Black and Yellow. You want to get that tower, and getting the extra kill is really nice as well. So we'll see if EG make another move soon. They have got Puck's Rune Call back up.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Rune gets denied by Jubei, so that's at least preventing Puck from continuing his rune dominance.
Dire's top tower.
Radiant's still tricky position to be in.
Yeah. They're really kind of huddling them up just in this side of the map over there, not really giving them much of an angle onto even farming that mid wave. It's pretty dangerous right now for Black and Yellow. And, when you're stuck to your own triangle and that's about it, this net worth lead is just going to keep on ballooning up.
Going for the Witchblade on Abed's Puck, very strong item for this hero. G have got all the tools they need now to start taking some fights with the gold lead, and also all their key level 6s now.
Well, we can see the plan at least right now for Yamsun. He's trying to get into the Manta to deal with the silences that are plaguing him, and then afterwards right into the Aghanim Scepter. So this timing, we've seen it a bunch of times. Usually it's nicer when you're, starting out a little bit ahead, but you can pull things back around, and particularly when there's like super immobile heroes like the Ice Silencer, who, by the way, is about to get jumped on here. Roll out. Can they
He's got backup though.
Trying to do something here. Echo Slam going to be used. The follow-up with the fissure. Chase down dead, but can they get out afterwards? Coil only hits onto 1. Crit trying to find himself another target as Zero TP's out, and Jubei also looks like he's going to escape. So they trade 1 for 1 there. Not too bad for Black and Yellow.
Zero just barely outside of that Dream Coil range. Did a good job to get the hell out of there once they killed off the SSI Silencer. So 1 for 1 trade. Definitely something you take as Black and Yellow. all about getting their Morphling online, but the concern is always going to be Arteezy is just continuing to free farm, and he is out farming your Morph.
Absolutely. And I mean, those little kills don't matter quite as much. Jubei going down. The biggest thing with that is just, giving burn charges over to crit. He's got 3 of them right now. And when he eventually finishes off that Spirit Vessel, it's going to be a pain.
Yeah, it's definitely tough for Morphling. Even when he has this Manta style to get off 1 silence, there's just a lot of silences. Then there's a Spirit Vessel charge, so an AoE Earth Spirit silence, there's the Global Silence itself, there's the Puck silence. 3 of these heroes with hard silences to deal with.
Kind of almost feels like he's going to need like Manta and BKB, but then also he needs, the Aghanim, so it's sort of a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation, it feels like. But regardless.
Interesting Coddle build, the double fluffy hat.
Hey, I like it.
Dire's
I mean, like the similar idea to the end where it's like, I'm just going to tank up and be unkillable. Well, except he's a Coddle, so he's definitely still killable.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, it's I guess also sort of interesting, right? Because like bracers are garbage now, right? So what else can you get that's really effective as that? They find him. Damn, dude. Oh, and this Haster and with the Witch's Blade, he's just going to kill everybody. Oh my God, Abed is a monster.
Oh, he accidentally hit the Ancient with the Witch's Blade.
Okay. Yeah, well, they're still doing damage. That's Maledict. Oh, phase shifts it. Well played. Trying to run away from there. Abed's still beating into them over and over.
And then Coddle comes in with some chakra juices with the cooldown reduction. Abed's still ready to fight. TP's top. He's hunting. He sees Flea up there trying to find the Blink Dagger.
Used fish already.
Just in time, yeah. Looks like Abed won't catch him. Yeah, that Witch's Blade is just so much damage. The Storm got solo killed so fast by the Puck because of it.
Right. Trying to set up now. Abed, baits out the coil, and now he gets recalled away. Oh, that feels bad. And they're setting up at the same time. Onto the Morph silence is there. He did get the switch over, but I don't think it's going to matter. They got their eyes on the prize. Take down Yamsun when it was so close to being a kill onto Abed. And now Black and Yellow need to get out with 0 as well. Chases forward. There's the coil down, looking for more. Can they get him? Can they kill him? Needs a kick. We'll find it. And a couple more punches end his life. Devastating. Wait, Jubei?
No. They're not going to be anywhere near enough damage unless there's some kind of follow-up, which doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, he's got phase shift too.
Yep. Well, the game of roly-polies is won by the Earth Spirit there. Poor Pengo getting chased down, and Black and Yellow just feels like they're in full defensive mode here. EG just always having the numbers, using the Coddle recall well. Abed just, watching him play Dota is always a sight to see.
It's really been cool. Like so many of the early plays that we saw there, and then I think playing with the recall too provides so much more potential for these like cross map things going on. It's just really neat. I like watching it.
Quick Arteezy check-in. He's 0-0 and 0. Having a blast, hitting some creeps. I feel like EG's going to walk away with a 2-0 here, and it'll basically be like Arteezy didn't even play a game of Dota today.
That's kind of what it feels like, isn't it?
Hopefully we get someone else in the interview who was actually playing in this game.
Abed, not in trouble. They got the global out. That's going to cover him. Catches the coil now onto the Smurf lane. He's still staying out of there. Flea goes for the big dunk. This is kind of okay for them. But, Arteezy's shown up to play a little Dota now. And going to beat him down. Finds themselves 3. They did lose Abed. That's at least something. Is Yamsun chased? He's out of there. What gold is that?
Blink Echo coming in to bring down the Puck. It was kind of an even gold exchange in the end with Jaker, I guess, a little bit happy with the outcome there, and Pengo getting a good 500 gold out of the fight, but they'll lose a tier 2 tower, and it's pre-20 minutes, so EG can go and take the outpost. Oh, Rio, your bottom.
They got him again. Silence is out there, and no defensive items, not even an Orchid. Yeah, his game was just completely stopped in its tracks after those couple of ganks, and has just not been able to pull it together since. There's
Ice also with the Witchblade. So it's so hard when you get this Orchid and you're in this position where you're behind and playing defensive. It just feels like an item that you're not getting much value out of, because we're gonna have to see black and yellow now smoke up, play aggressively. Otherwise, Orchid is just wasted gold. Their comeback comes from Blink Shaker and Orchid Storm.
Right. Well, and they have the blink now, but no Echo Slam at the moment, and they actually kill off his courier. Oh no! Another one. Tough stuff. Well, 17 minutes, a 12,000 gold lead. Evil Genius is definitely keeping up and just absolutely demolishing here in this game number 2.
Yeah, it's going to be similar to that Monkey King game where Arteezy's just going to hit a point where he's just completely farmed out of his mind. Nobody can outcarry him, and it's probably going to be like a 20k gold lead in no time, unless black and yellow can make a move soon.
The sauntering forward Arteezy will be stopped for a moment by a fissure, but eventually Abed cleans up the kill. Could look for more now. Who needs a blink?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Want to drop the Dream Coil there, but they know they've secured this top tier 2 tower with the Wraith King and his Skelly Bros. Not going on the high ground. Oh my god. Is he going to pay the price though? Local Silence bails him out.
I don't think so. They got the Coddle behind to reboost all of his spells. Jumping out towards Silence. All right, Abed's crazy. Abed lost his mind. Are they going to lose everybody for this, or are they going to go too deep? Rayoya silent for a long time, tries to get away. Still taking all that damage over time. Rayoya will fall. Now Ice. He's also going to be found. So the trade-off here, Crit looks to escape because Zero can't quite find the angle on that rolly action back and forth. So they went a little bit insane.
Back in mid. Crit wants this kill.
Oh wait, he didn't get it off. Doesn't have a Manta. No, nothing. Gamsun?
The courier dying. He has the gold for it, but he doesn't have his courier.
Oh.
He will survive though. Crit, not quite enough damage, even with the Spirit Vessel charges, but the SCA duo on this EG team, trying to bring some SCA flair to NA Dota with some good old-fashioned tier 3 tower dives there. I love to see it. Abed diving tier 3s, Ice saying, I'm here, I'll back you up, drop a Global Silence and run in with you, but it does give some signs of life for black and yellow.
I love the energy. It's what you want to see.
And I think that's where, EG in the past has been at their best, is when they have that kind of crazy mid-playmaker, whether it was Sumail in the past or Abed more recently.
True.
It's definitely been a formula for success, particularly when you have such a kind of farm-heavy carry player in Arteezy.
Yeah, and like creating, and we talked about it already with Crit as well, right? Like him playing in that off lane, with Ice, and then if, they can group up together and play with Abed, you've got just this maelstrom of action, and then Fly's there, waiting to soak up the gank whenever, the team smokes in towards Arteezy, and they kind of just have all their bases covered. A little bit of chaos and a little bit of consistency there.
Amazing what you found.
They'll secure themselves a Roshan. Puck, Abed, getting the Aegis. He says, this time it's mine, Arteezy.
Oh my god, your voice got very loud. You're really excited about that one, as Zero is going to get brought down there again. And a 15,000 gold lead now as they find themselves another hero. Dude, his inventory really hurts. Poor old Pango.
Casual blink, but team fighting's the only option now if you're black and yellow. You're not going to be able to outfarm EG. And waiting for this Ags on Morphling just feels like it's too far away.
Yeah. Also, Flea only has the 1 point up in Enchant Totem right now. Oh, Global goes in on him, finds him again. Can they kill him in time? Yes, indeedy doody. Gamsun trying to get out of there. Already using the TP, so he will escape. But Jubei has to waddle away. Very hard to get out. Does he do it, though? Jukes, he needs him. Can't find him. I think they got him. Poor old guy.
Poor Witch Doctor.
Oh, -4. Oof.
Oh, yeah, we've got more in-stealing going on. He's got double Witchblade, by the way.
What?
Triple Witchblade. Ice is
What is he doing? Get a defensive item so this doesn't happen. No, he doesn't care.
It's good. Well, he's not good. He's very dead.
The context of the game is good. Yeah, Yamsun though, super dead. Oh, the big echo. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, not enough.
It was definitely not. And now Ray goes in again. Flea tried with all of his heart, but it was not enough in the end, as they're going to lose 3 heroes. And, well, Zero's going to try and cut the wave. It's about all you can do at this point.
Under attack. Dire's bottom
Get the tier 1 tower with ease. Abed still looking for more. 12, 2, and 11, just smurfing his way through the NA DPC right now.
What the heck? Crit out of stones. It doesn't matter. Kicks them away. Here's that little ass.
My kill. Abed with a Deso queued up, has the phase shift attack. Everything just continuing to look worse and worse for black and yellow.
Love this. Ice immediately pops smoke and TPs out with his double witch blade.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right, I want to fight.
He's like the guy in your team who's like, feeding away, but he's still getting carried, and he's the one trash talking the most in Ultra, Ice.
Exactly.
I mean, he's impacting this game, don't get me wrong, but definitely.
Yeah, he can press
stand up. Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
He got it.
That's
Thanks, buddy. Now roll in. And because of that, they win the fight.
Dire's bottom tower.
A lot of damage onto these buildings. They've taken the other tier 2. Roche, it was just claimed, and they've still got it for another minute and a half now, but Abed's going in. He doesn't care at all. Kill me once, I'll only come back stronger.
Dire's
Silence,
bottom
chase
tower
down.
is under attack.
Doesn't even matter. They're going to be fine.
Dire's
Chase
structures
forward for more,
are
actually. Arteezy. It's the long stun. Jubei ends up falling there as well. Well, yeah, that's a tier 3 tower, and that's likely a set of racks. Do we have the Aghanims yet? We're still 1,500 gold away.
And just 2 points in Enchant Totem still, so.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Not sure if things are gonna just magically turn around for black and yellow anytime soon. They're not gonna GG out just yet. They're gonna go down at least 1 Rax.
Dire's middle barracks.
See Yamsun just farming the enemy jungle, playing keep away.
All right, he queued up another Witch's Blade. Ice is a meme. Jeez. 25,000 gold lead at 31-9, and well, now they're settling down towards the bottom side. Still about 20 seconds left on this Aegis, so if they walk up there, there's a chance they could burst Abed. But oh my god, he's just going in. Aegis being reclaimed soon. He's got another 15 seconds. Lots of damage out there. Crit thought about going for the roll-in. They hang out again for the moment. Jubei just being bullied under his tier 4 towers. Oh no. And now the coil. He jaunted in. He went in. This guy's crazy. Aegis is about to be reclaimed. It's going down now. He breaks the extra regen coming through for it. Crit. Getting a lot of extra damage onto him as well. Abed's just going.
He's letting his play do the talking.
I don't know. He's so wild.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Like, does not bother him at all that Aegis coming out.
That orb speed and distance, he's just wreaking havoc going in and out. Doesn't care about the Aegis being down. Arteezy shows up. But it's all Abed. This is the Abed show.
Keeps going for more and tries to beat down Yamsun. They will get that kill unstoppable. Everybody dead, and GGG is for sure. My God, that was a hell of a beatdown.
Yeah. He just a few steps ahead, a few tiers above. Poor Black and Yellow, who, expected outcome. Definitely one of the newer NA teams that is looking to learn from their experience.